Today we are going to be comparing how good I can draw on an eyebrow versus a My Two brow. So what we're going to do first is take off these eyebrows that look really bad because I've been wearing them for a super long time. We're going to be using the Smooth Remove. Let me show you. This is my little travel one that I liked. Smooth Remove, I have it on here already. Just to take this off easily. And then we're gonna do one side we're gonna draw on and one side we're gonna use My Two brows, and just so you can see how realistic the My Two brows are. And honestly, I'm not a professional makeup artist, so I'm probably not gonna be doing it any sort of justice. But for your average everyday person who's not that great at makeup like me, you can see how easy it is and how worth it it'll be to put on My Two brows versus like trying to draw it myself. So let's get started. I have a few different products here. Again, I'm not good at makeup. I'm not a great makeup artist, but what I have is I have some pencils that I'll be using, and then I'm gonna go in with some brown eyeshadow. This is the Urban Decay Naked Palette. I'll probably go in with this one, maybe that one. Definitely not any sparkles. And then for eyebrow products, I have a black liner, a brown pencil that I've used a lot of, and I have this Sketch-In set. One side is gel, which would work if you have thinning eyebrows. You can like put it on there. And then the other side is a pen. So I'm just gonna start off by measuring where my eyebrows are going to go. This is a trick that I've learned. So that's the arch, and then from the outside, that's maybe the end. Okay, so you can kind of see like where I have microblading and how the eyebrow kind of already sits there. So let's see how I do. I'm just gonna start by kind of sketching a rough outline. This is bad because I'm just using my camera, so we'll see how this turns out. I might go grab a mirror to consult. Okay, so I have a mirror. Yes, it's kind of dirty, but I'm gonna use this also so I can see what I'm doing. So again, I'm just gonna take this light pencil and start kind of just outlining where the brow is gonna be. Trying to go through some of my natural brow right there. Okay, now that I kind of have a base done, I'm gonna go in and see what I can do about making like hair strokes. I'm gonna start with this gel. So I have a few of my own eyebrows right there. You can see, so I'm gonna kind of go in and see what this does. Now again, I am not good at drawing my own eyebrows. That's why I like something like My Two brows, but I think it's fun to give it a try every now and then and see, you know, what I can pull off myself. But just even the time it takes to do this right now and the amount of time it's gonna take me to put on temporary eyebrows, like you'll see just how much time saving it is, especially as someone that's pretty busy. The time saving is like 100% worth it. All right, so I went in with that. Let's try a sharp little pencil that I use way too often. Now, even though I don't draw in my eyebrows, I do like to use this pencil sometimes on the last legs of my temporary eyebrows to make them last longer. Just kind of like fill it in a little if I need to, especially when I sleep. Sometimes the edges wear off, so I just kind of take a pencil and draw it in. So if you need a hack to make your temporary tattoos last a little longer, there you go. Okay, let's see. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Okay, it's coming together. We're gonna add a little bit of black for some depth and like a few longer strokes. Okay, if you hear something in the background, it's my daughter listening to Paw Patrol in her room, listening to an audiobook. Sorry about that. Always multitasking. Okay, that's looking okay. So now I'm gonna go in with this powder and see what that looks like. I'm using an angled brush and I'm gonna make, oh, there we go. I'm gonna make some strokes. Oh gosh, is this getting out of control? Maybe. Ah, a little out of control. Oh no, it's not that bad. Okay, we're just gonna go a little higher here to make that arch. Okay, now I actually don't hate that in terms of eyebrows. Okay, now what we're gonna do though is go in with this MAC like beigey one, and I'm gonna line the under it. Just to like clean up the edges. Okay, now I will blend that in, and I would do a better job blending that in real life, but I'm probably gonna end up taking this off and putting on my two brows anyway. Okay, there's one half. Let's put on the other side and then see which one we think is easier. Today, I've already cut it out, but today we're using my two brows. We're gonna go with the Assertive Arch in, I think this is Ashy Brown. So this is what we're comparing to today. I think it's a size medium. Ashy Brown, Assertive Arch. So let's give that a go. Let's line up where I want it to be. Maybe right there. Let's see in my mirror. Okay. Maybe I need to move it over this way a tiny bit. There we go. Okay. That looks a little bit better. Again, the same way I kind of lined this up is how I'm gonna line this up. So I want this to start at the corner of my eye, goes through your pupil. I'm gonna wet this a bit more. Okay, all I've done is put more water on this washcloth. So you're gonna see how quickly it takes you to just put this on. It's gonna be less than 5 minutes, way quicker than it is to draw on one that looks honestly mediocre. I'm kind of impressed with myself, but also I wouldn't want to do that every day. I used to, and they just did not always look good. But this is like way more consistent. You know they're gonna look the same. Oh yeah, there we go. Look how good that looks. And if you have pieces that look like they're just coming up a little, all you have to do is take a little bit of water, dab it on, and it looks super good. Now I do have some of my own little hairs, and if that bothers you, or you think that affects the tattoo, you can always shave it off. I've never had a problem with it. Okay, now which one looks better? We all know this one looks better. So let me fix it and then I'll be back. Okay, so both brows are on. They look way better, less dark. I am way more natural. I am gonna take this and kind of get some of that redness to go away, which obviously will go away on its own, but because I was kind of messing with my skin, you know. So let's kind of fill that in a little. Wow, it looks so drastic with this natural light, but it's really not that much. Kind of outline them a little. Just took way less time, and you know it's gonna turn out well when you use something like my two brows versus drawing it yourself, especially someone like me who's like not confident that I'm gonna do a good job. Just trying to blend that in a little bit. I'm also gonna go in with this product called Anti-Shine, which you can put on top of your brows if they're not shiny. It's almost like a setting powder. So that's also gonna help blend this in a bit. There you go. What do you guys think? Would you go for drawing in or using my two brows? Let me know.